Hello, 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 hello. It's been a while. Let's chat. Today, I wanted to talk this afternoon, this evening, about building a legacy. What does that look like? And I just wanted to have conversation. So give me just a minute while I make sure the links are working. Because I noticed for some reason last time it was not going public. So I want to make sure that it is. So just give me just a minute to pull everything together. If you are a leader and you've been working on building your legacy, go ahead and make sure you're tuning in. Once you tune in, let me know where you're watching from, that you're here. I'm on Clubhouse. Clubhouse on the brain. I am using StreamYard, so I can't see your name unless you click the link and you've already registered with StreamYard. Ah, that's the one. Okay, so just let me know where you're from, and we're going to be quick. This is not going to be long, as they usually are. Okay, think I got it all now. So, again, thank you for joining. This is going to be a quick conversation. For those of you who may be just tuning in, wondering who I am Andrea Merriman, your creative harmony coach, master domestic violence help coach. And I work with leaders like many of you to go through and learn to how to recognize domestic violence and how to safely respond. I have been working with a lot of ministry leaders, understanding how that works in our churches and how we can be part of the solution from our church standpoint, and being able to have advocates and liaisons in the churches that understand what domestic violence is. What I've noticed from those that I've served, that so many churches are just not understanding, um, telling people, hey, go ahead and pray, go home and pray, just not understand the danger behind domestic violence. So I wanted to have that conversation with you also, and then kind of let you know where I am and what I've been up to. So, one, there's certain things that we need to know. October, we just came out of domestic violence awareness, but as you've been knowing before, that is not just October where domestic violence is happening. It's also happening all year long. So right now we're getting ready to go into our holiday season. And there's going to be some people that you may see at your church events, at your business events, at your family events that are suspicious. And some of the things that, how do you, and we were talking in my clubhouse room the other day, how do you respond to that? So I say, first of all, find out where your local businesses are that are working with victims. Get some of their business cards, leave some of the numbers around. Um, be able to say, hey, I'm not sure what's going on, but here's a card if you need it. Not even, you don't even have to have the conversation. That person will know whether they need that card or not when the time comes to need it. So as we go through our holiday time, we want to make sure that we're equipped to help people and not start confusion, because what you don't want to do is be in a position to where you start a conversation with someone and you're not able to follow through, because having that conversation in front of the abuser is going to put that person in jeopardy and anybody else that's around. Or it may work out okay while you're there, but when that person gets home with that abuser, it's not going to be pretty. So we always want to make sure that, hey, how are you, Pastor Samuel? Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. And so, as we continue into this holiday time, I want us to really think about what we're doing. Think about how we're approaching people. Think about the people that we already know may be in a toxic relationship and how you can help them when you see them. And so, again, know your agencies, know what's available in your area, know the 800 numbers, know the crisis numbers, know where safe spaces are. And then just having those conversations and start having conversations in your churches and women's groups and just awareness, and then say, hey, and if you know, here's what you do. Never give awareness without giving a way out. Give awareness, give a way out. That brings me to one of the things that I love to do. And I'm asking people wherever you are, if it's something you're interested in, you'd like us to do in person, we are starting to book tea parties for 2024. And so if you or someone you know would like to put together a what I call a boutique, 4-hour conference together, have a tea party, a full day event for me to come and speak, talk to people there, and have strategy sessions there, let me know. You can DM me, you can put it in the comments, interested, and I'll DM you. So that's one of the ways that you can be a part of the solution. Yes, I travel. Yes, yes. Just don't like going way up north in the winter time because I'm not a snow person. But I just want to put that out there. But as we start looking at the fall leaving us, winter coming, springtime, start planning for spring. So if that's something you're interested in, if it's something you'd like to do in your churches, that's a good thing for women's events. So just let me know and have Teacup will travel. So that's the first way that I'm asking for you to be a part of the solution today. The second thing I'm looking for is, as you guys know, I also have a nonprofit that since 2016, we have been serving victims and those at risk of domestic violence. And we have grown just a little, but what we are doing is looking for board members. If you are a leader and you'd like to be part of the board and you'd like to apply for that, do the same thing. Just let me know, DM me, and put it out there. And we will be interviewing, talking to new board members. We'll be adding board members for that. And it is something that is going to be really important coming later because we have a lot of universal things that we're going to be doing on a global basis. So we're extending the board members. And that's something if you've been looking to sit on a board and help and be a part on that way, because see, here's the thing. My job is to try to eradicate domestic violence. And it's not always boots on the ground going to help a person, taking them to the store, taking them out of a house, taking them to a shelter, buying them clothes, giving them money. Those are things that we do at times, but there's also things that need to be done on the background. There needs to be a board that's governing things. There needs to be people in the background that is looking to help from that base. There's people answering the phones, there's people doing the paperwork, there's people, it's a whole rounded conversation around eradicating domestic violence. So Being a board member is still helping. It's still getting the word out. It's still being part of the solution. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. That's number two. The third thing I wanted to talk to you about is one that has been um, really interesting and dear to me. So, the third thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, if you have ever wanted to go on a mission trip and you've just been looking for a place to go, you don't know where you wanted to go, you just knew that, hey, well, I have a place for you. So in September 2024, I am working with a team of people and we're putting together a mission trip to Africa. And we are looking for mission focused, faith based men and women that are willing to put boots on the ground and do the work. We're looking to help them grow in their church. We're looking to help them build a shelter there. Because one of the things about domestic violence, it's not just here in the United States, it is a global issue. It's a global issue. If you had asked me several years ago, I would never have thought that I would be working to do this, but I'm being led, I believe, by God to do this mission. So I'm asking people, we're only taking 25 people there, but we're asking people if you're interested. There is an application process. There are things that you have to turn in, background checks and references and da 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 da, because it's imperative that we take people with integrity and good background and understand work and understand working with a group. So if that is something you're interested in, let me know. Also, this coming Saturday morning at 10 a.m., we're having an information session. We had one about a week or so ago, but we're having another information session. So if you will put in the comment section that you're interested in a mission trip, I can put in the link for you to, I can send you the link for you to apply or to actually to come to the information session, then apply. So those are the three things I come on to talk about because I'm uber excited about working through those things. So the first one, we are booking tea parties for 2024. If you or your church, or you don't even have to be your church, if you want to get together in your home and invite 6 to 8 people in your home, or hey, if your home is bigger, but just bring people in so that we can have this conversation because it doesn't have to be on a large scale to make change. One person can tell another person, and that person can tell thousands. So you never know, if we can just touch one soul, that one soul can change the world. So if you want to do tea parties for 2024, go ahead and let me know. Um, Number two was looking for board members. If you're wanting to serve on the board, if you're wanting to be a part of the background solution, because that's still, hey, that's still helping. So looking for that. Number three is we're going to go on a mission trip. If you're interested in the mission trip, let me know because we have an application for that. We're having an information session. And that's really what I came on here for. Didn't want to spend a whole lot of time. Does anybody have any questions? Anybody have anything, their thoughts? Anybody interested? Um, I'll give a few seconds. Somebody can type in a question. Hey, Deidre. Is there anyone? Well, I will be checking back to see if anybody put anything in, but just reach out because I'm excited so that we are 2024 is going to bring a lot of different stuff that I hadn't planned on doing. So I want everybody to be involved. Let me know what's going on with you, how I can help you with the things that you're doing. If you are, hey Sandy, if you are going to be, want to be part of the solution, that's all it is. This whole live today is about you being a part of the solution. How can you be a part of the solution? And I'm asking for your support. I'm asking for your support. Whether you are having tea parties with me, whether you're inviting me to come and speak to a group of people, whether you're interested in being a part of the board, whether you are interested in going to Africa with us, we are going to Uganda and we're going to be going in September 2024. So if one of those three things are a way that you can support, hey, I'm going to throw a fourth one in there. You just don't want to do any of those things because you just don't have the time and you just want to give money. Guess what? We take donations too. It is nonprofit, so you can use it on your taxes. So, however you want to support, we're willing to allow you to do that. We appreciate it and thank you so much. Reach out to me if you have any questions. Talk to you later. Until we meet again, I pray that you have hope, harmony, and happiness in your life. Bye.